long day. But I live and love the long days. So, give me a moment to make sure the stream and everything is set up properly. And there we go. Okay. So, stream sound, everything is set up properly. All right. Boys and girls, welcome to the Sunday stream for the Tiger's Den. So, I wanted to change the format of Sunday a little bit. For the last couple of Sundays, I have been playing mostly high-res titles, and I'm going to keep doing that from time to time because I do love my high-res games. If you haven't checked them out, High-Res makes free-to-play games that have a lot of really interesting content. If you're into hero shooters, they have Paladins available on all systems and PC. It's a phenomenal game. I actually prefer it over Overwatch. If you are familiar with MOBA games, they have Smite, which I believe to be the superior of all the MOBA games currently. Could be challenged at some point, I guess, but I feel like the genre is starting to fade a little bit. And overall, my Sunday streams have been dedicated to, I thought maybe I'd do Smite every week and I'd get back into that. I have been getting back into those, but less so on the weekends. That's not really been my thing. Sunday night is my night to work on board game design and development stuff. And then Sunday evening, I just decompress. I did not get to do that this weekend. I had to work. I didn't have to work. I had personal stuff. Family day on Saturday with my kids. And then going away party for someone today. So what I saw pop up, though, was this. Which, if you are uninitiated or curious, is Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, exclusive on the Nintendo Switch platform. Today is the day that the first of 3 DLC packs drops. So we've been promised DLC pack number 1, Marvel Knights. I'm going to get into that with this stream, and then I'm going to be doing a summary video tonight that'll post probably tomorrow morning, because I'm probably going to be up pretty late playing this. And then the other portion is the X-Men and the Fantastic Four, neither of which were necessarily in the game upon launch, though X-Men, at this point, we have a huge X-Men roster. We do have Psylocke, Colossus, Cyclops, Wolverine, Storm, Nightcrawler. I guess if you wanted to count Magneto, Wolverine. It's a pretty big X-Men roster already. Yeah, I'd like to see Jean and Iceman and Beast and Angel get added, but fingers crossed, I guess. And then the Fantastic Four. Of course I want my Fantastic Four in this game, so I cannot wait for them to be dropped in as well. So, when you log into Ultimate Alliance after today, you're going to be prompted with like 5 pages of expansion stuff. And I kind of jotted some notesies down while doing this. So, here are things to remember that come along with this expansion. First off, there is a whole new enhancement point hexagon. So, I want to show you in the lab, we're going to go to the Alliance Enhancement System. They added a whole new hexagon. So from this stream, blah, blah, blah. New hexagon's been added. If you acquire the outermost cell in each outer, a new one will be unlocked. Okay, so we can see here, as I've acquired all of these purple, right, up to here. Boom. Big ones. Oh, God, these Cursed, Reborn. Okay. And then what do we have? Let me zoom across. There we go. What do we have over here? EP consumption. I'm very interested in this. When HP is 80% or more, EP... Oh, yes. Yes. All right. So I really like these. There is nothing wrong with that. Damage done to frozen enemies. Burning, paralyzed, affected by bind, mastery. Oh, these are some great bonuses to drop in here. So we've added a new point hexagon here. We've added an extended level cap to 150. Guys, my people are still like level 50 something. It's not that I don't love this game. I do. It's that if you guys are aware of what released on the Switch, almost in conjunction, I played through this. Everyone's at 50. Literally, like, everyone in my party is at 50 or greater. And then we started getting barraged with, of course, the same day this released, Fire Emblem Three Houses released as well, if I remember correctly. I think they were the same day. I played through all 3 stories of Fire Emblem. I got in, I got out. This is a game that I can replay and will replay and have played with my kid on easier levels because he's 4. Fire Emblem's not really a game that beyond the 3 stories I'm going to enjoy. So, yeah, I had to play that before, essentially play through all that 3 times before playing this again. And then, of course, Link's Awakening came out. Daemon X Machina came out. Astral Chain came out. So playing through games and then getting back here to like grind out levels. This is a game, by the way, out of all the games I just listed, this is the game that you're probably going to get the most money's worth out of if you like ARPG games and or Marvel. So yeah, level cap to 150, right? There's a new Nightmare mode. Gonna have to grind up to that, I guess. A new Shield Depot menu where shield tokens can be turned in for new items and voice lines and an option to change your character's voice lines. That sounds interesting. We'll be taking a look at that. If you have the Nintendo Online service, this should have automatically updated for you. In the case that it didn't, just go in and do what I did. Hit the upgrade. Okay. Via internet. Boom, done. Alright. I'm not going to spend any points right now because it's just unnecessary. I'd want to pay attention to what I'm actually spending points on. But all of these things sound awesome and interesting. Now, I will tell you, of course, those are the things that this game added on the front end, right? Those are our front end. Let's actually take a look at the Shield Depot before we jump in. So I have no shield tokens yet. I'm going to assume you get them elsewhere. But, oh, look at that outfit. Captain America without his hat and in his... That's like his Steve Rogers, Captain of S.H.I.E.L.D. sort of thing. Extremis armor, I dig it. Hawkeye has no outfit. Okay. That seems janky, but whatever. Oh. I'll have to take a look at those, but that appears to be I can turn those in to get shield points. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Wasp. No alternate outfits for these guys? Oh, God. Look at that Black Panther outfit. I gotta make note of these, too, because when I do an overview, I'm gonna want to know who has alt outfits. Ultimate Thor is actually a really solid outfit. I like his current outfit, but it's a really solid outfit. Missed the mark, but Miss Marvel just got a free outfit added, so I'll excuse that one. Of course, none of you have one. Of course, none of you have one. Not even sure what you would really do with more Luke Cage alternate outfits. Crystal, yeah, it seems odd. Doctor Strange, you probably could have done some alternate stuff. I would like to see a Dr. Punisher outfit. So actually not a lot of costumes, but unlocking these voice lines. That seems minor, but really cool. Main menu. Expansion. Here we go. So let's turn up the volume for me, because I can't hear anything. Let's make sure the volume on it is good for you. Game audio. There we go. All right. Okay, so let's. Hey, what do you know? Let me do the expansion content. Expansion content. Oh, I see. Okay. Gauntlet. Nightmare. How do I access the new story, you think? Gauntlet is a whole new mode. Do I chapter select? Nah. What is Nightmare? Nightmare, a new version of story mode in the. Oh, okay. Alright, so Nightmare. Oh, yeah. Affected by shield. Recommended level 40 plus. Okay. Gauntlet. Show me Gauntlet. Show me Gauntlet. Gauntlet mode. Multiple challenges in a row. You will not be able to change team members. Oh. I feel like let's just fiddle with this and see what's what. On screen you can check information on gauntlets or high scores you've gotten and the details individual challenges that make up the gauntlets. Okay. So this gauntlet, defeat 100 enemies, defeat Nebula, defeat 40 enemies. Okay. I mean it says level 5, so we should realistically be able to just like obliterate this. Yes, I am ready. One thing I really dislike, by the way, and I love the Ultimate Alliance series, one of the things I find really antiquated about this game is the loading screens. I mean, there's nothing like super taxing about this game that should require the Switch to load in all of these things so frequently. What I'm curious about is how do I get in and unlock my new people, because that's what I'm really curious about. I think everyone wanted the DLC because we want Punisher, we wanted Moon Knight, we wanted, I mean, even Morbius sounds really cool, personally. Cyclops in this game to me is just busted powerful. Like, his synergies are Rockstar, and his breakaway move is just beyond powerful. Yeah, okay, so the Gauntlet mode is probably going to end up having to scale up. And when I say scale up, I mean I'm just going to roll through these, like, junk level 5 challenges and stuff. Yeah, next. Show me the next thing. So yeah, that's what I'm going to want to know. The expansion pack features 4 new... Yeah, so the expansion features 4 new characters. Great. Blade, by the way, looks awesome. DLC, ostensibly.
Something is clearly amiss here. I've heard whispers in the ether about us.
I could probably just ignore this first part and still be fine.
The infection is spreading. We cannot allow ourselves to become its next victim.
Yeah, I find giving us Cyclops and Colossus for free was super generous, because they have very quickly become 2 of my favorite characters to use in this game. Oh, that's right, this is the let's all do synergy stuff. Otherwise, nothing deals any damage. Okay, oh, there we go.
One without villains like you.
Next. Though I will say the Cyclops and Colossus inclusion, it's kind of a given. You wasted 3 roster slots on Spider-Man characters. Having Peter in is one thing, having the other 2 characters is just bonkers to me. Or having like 5 people in the game that use swords. Also weird to me, but what do I know? Cyclops has probably like the best channel move, just for the fact that he can move so freely while doing it. Grab this. I did forget, actually, from the like 9 other games that have come out, how much I enjoyed this game. Playing through Link's Awakening was just a massive, for someone who played it as a kid, kind of disappointment. More could have been done with that game, that's for sure. Still fun, just not, you know, I have to stack it up against other games that are $60, and okay, so I should have dealt more damage. I get it. Okay, gauntlets and bust out endless mode. Okay, so all that stuff is really cool, but that doesn't answer the question of what and how do I begin Nightmare mode? Because the Hero Select does not show us anything new. I mean, it does show us, if you come to the Hero Select screen, you'll notice the entire bottom row is now open. 4, 8, 12. Wow, okay, so there's actually more character room down there than I assumed. Let's go to the main menu. I wonder if they're unlocked via Infinity, the way that Cyclops and Colossus were unlocked. Is there a new Infinity Rift area? There is not. So, same amount of Rift areas as before. You have the new one that was added. Well, that's irritating, to say the least. Alright, well, we're above level 40. Nightmare mode it is. I like a good nightmare mode as much as the next person.
Well, that's another planet we'll never be able to visit again. Because you tried to steal their most priceless artifact. How's I supposed to know that thing was so important to him? There was a plaque right next to it that said so. Yeah, well, I don't go to museums to read. I go there to steal.
Anyone else would have waited to offend their clients until after they were paid.
I'm not anyone else. I'm one of a kind.
Yeah, the actual tweet, by the way, says, first DLC pack for Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order, is available now in Marvel Knights. Curse of the Vampire take on a new story scenario in battle as Punisher, Blade, Moon Knight, and Morbius, or try challenges in Gauntlet. But the only story mode that I've seen is Nightmare mode.
There's literally nothing out here. My scanners are coming up blank.
I have never...
Go ahead and skip you. I think everyone's seen the story at this point. And there's cinematics online for everyone anyways. DLC, characters. Okay.
Seriously? No welcoming committee? Scans were right. We've got ourselves a ghost ship.
Why would the Kree abandon a vessel of this caliber?
I have a terrible feeling we are about to find out.
Hold on. Some weird energy.
Uh, Jason, I actually find the story for Ultimate Alliance 3, I do prefer it over Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2 as a game. I find the story just worse. It's not bad, but it's not good. Ultimate Alliance 1 had that really, I guess, it was like a genre-defining game, so it had that really interesting story where Dr. Doom is trying to get the All-Force from Odin, use the Cosmic Cube and that to like rewrite reality. That was a really cool story. He was kind of manipulating every villain in the Marvel universe, and that's interesting to me.
Obliterated. What are our options here, Rocket? Looks like there's only one way out.
And then Ultimate Alliance 2, if you had a chance to check that out, had the famed Steve McNiven Marvel Civil War story from the comics. Kind of adapted that to the game. It made it really personal, and I found that the Civil War thing, because of the way it locked characters like Luke and Iron Fist, Cap, Iron Man, Songbird, it kind of made replaying the game, you had to unlock everyone. And yeah, I'm not usually a big fan of being forced to play through multiple times, but I found that it really served the game well in that sense. Oh, they weren't kidding, yeah. Cap on these guys is a lot higher. I'll just continue to synergize this move. And until Spider-Gwen can't anymore. I said Cyclops has probably the best channeled ability in the game.
Every being in this universe will be on your hands, Guardians. So
and his ultimate is bonkers powerful. Like, if you can get him in, that's like the money shot. That's too good an ability. You almost want to have him stacked with stuff that focuses his ultimate charge, because it does. And the first two waves just pull everyone in. Huh. I almost wonder if Nightmare Mode is going to be a better way to grind characters up now than at least up to 100 than doing the Infinity Challenges over and over. It's possible. But so far, yes, I would say Nightmare Mode is, I don't want to say harder yet, but the enemies definitely have more durability, deal more damage. So post-game for Ultimate Alliance 3 continues to be really strong. And like I said, when compared to other $60 titles that came out on the Switch around the same time, Astral Chain, Endgame for it's kind of weak, Daemon X Machina, it's better than Astro Chain for Endgame, but you have to really dig multiplayer, I think, for that to work best, because the Monster Hunter sort of post-game content, and Link's Awakening has no post-game content. So that's $60. You have a 10 to, I mean, it really depends. Is it your first time going through or your fifth? As to whether you have a 8 or 10 hour, 15 hour story maybe, if you're stretching it. And then Fire Emblem, Fire Emblem has just god-awful, insane amounts of replayability, because there's 3 houses, there's 2 paths for each house that are, like, really key. But I would say Ultimate Alliance comes in very close to that. You're all going to need to be staggered. And that's not going to do it. Get out! Let's switch it up. I stand by my massive dislike for Carol in this outfit. Oh yeah, 3 tough dudes is not... There we go. Is not as easy as it was, and I gotta find our break abilities.
take raw cosmic power.
Grab that.
Consider yourself swamped. Room for one more spider?
I don't think I'll waste Sykes on this. Oh. Yeah, so the thick guys in here now that have armor are definitely... Their damage has definitely went up. AI in this game does not improve, though, the difficulty. It's just a matter of... It's like Borderlands, right? They have more health, they have more durability, but their AI is equally dumb. Which, by the way, I have been playing Borderlands 3 as well. And I have found Borderlands 3 to be quite enjoyable on the PlayStation. Not had any technical hiccups like my poor PC friends have had. Look at that. See? You can't go wrong. I mean, you saw the other 3 ultimates. That's just far and above the best. Shotgun blast. I am a little disappointed. When I say Cyclops to you guys, do you think Team Leader Cyclops? Because none of his moves or abilities at all reflect like Cyclops, leader of the X-Men. It's just, here are 4 different ways to shoot some beams. Which, don't get me wrong, I like beams. But it would have been cooler to, I think, have... This is a pain in the ass part here. I think it would have been cooler to have some actual leadership-related stuff. Kind of the way Cap has that one ability that inspires.
Consider yourself
Mind if I join in?
Room for one more spider?
3 crowd control specials, and then Cyclops is a little more targeted one. Yeah, I think I'm going to be playing from on Nightmare mode from now on. Just to grind levels. I find this a lot more pleasing than playing through the Infinity challenges. I don't know if you've played through those, but those are... I mean, they are grindy. They're meant to be grindy, but they're grindier than... They're grindier than I would like. Get them in on that. I just switch characters when I'm out of EP, but that is the added trees that this expansion added. The one that's most intriguing to me is the one that adds all of the EPUs bonuses, because I think if you exploit that enough, especially with that's not great. If you exploit it enough, I'll let you guys beat on that. I'll res Carol. Then I think you could get a team of heavy EPUs pretty easily rolling with minimal usage, and you'd have less of the globes to pick up.
Glad that's over.
I also dig Wasp in this game. I think she's pretty powerful. I'm a little disappointed that Ant-Man's not in it, but I'll get over it. Let's fight some Ronin.
You have proven far more resourceful than I would have imagined.
Oh yeah, and if you guys didn't get the DLC pack for Ultimate Alliance 3, you missed out on the chef outfit for Deadpool. I can't believe that. And it is a pretty funny outfit. It's worthwhile if you like alternate costumes, for sure.
Muscles. We were trying to save all of time and space from being ripped asunder. But you Guardians had to barge in and expose us all to those who will ultimately...
Stun, please. Stun, please. Really? Oh, I see. Psych doesn't have his. Okay. Now he does, though. Go grab one of these guys. Okay. We gotta stop that move. This constant pulling me in thing is wrecking my day. Back up. Oh god, that's such a good move to hit when you're stunned.
The fruit tag was that?
It's a a little antiquated too, don't you guys think? The every time a boss hits like half health, we go to the second stage, like it's an old school Metroid game or whatever. That's not great.
It seems shall be our last stand.
Perhaps this is all a misunderstanding.
If we could stop fighting for just
Come
we
on,
might be able to find a way to
get
fix
up.
this.
The damage is already done.
Good lord.
Has been discovered. There is only enough time left to die with honor.
All right, come on, stun.
Go first.
Oh my god, am I gonna get wrecked by Ronan?
Let's show him what he's missing.
That'll be depressing. I think so. Ronan's pretty bonkers here. There we go. Of course, you'll notice Spider-Gwen does absolutely nothing but bystands. Oh, he's stunned? We need to be knocking on him? Yeah. Let's not. Get out. Get out. Oh, I took over Psych at the wrong time. Come on, one more stun. You got one more stun in you. Come on. There we go. Okay, so the bosses actually have an additional effect too, a nightmare mode that makes them a little bit tougher. I dig that. I'll be curious to see. Some of the bosses in here were really tough. You had like Doc Ock was a pretty tough fight the first time through on the harder difficulties, whereas Green Goblin is a pushover regardless. So I'll be curious to see if he remains tough or a pushover.
And we are the ones who shall deliver it. Once you have returned to us what is ours, Kree dog.
Never. That madman you obey only wishes to destroy.
The time has come to return home. Your master awaits.
The Infinity Stones. Rocket, do you see this? All 6... Rocket? Rocket? So, here's the way I see it. I know you said these stones belong to your master, whoever that is, but technically, we got here first. So how's about you take 3, we take 3, and we call it a... Hey!
You will leave here with nothing, not even your lives.
So there's like no description for you either as to how to get into the new story chapter. And it was not just laid out for me.
Harm me.
Nothing is more intuitive than the menus in this game.
No! You shall not have them. I swear in Thanos' name! Did she say Thanos? Quill, you can't let her have them!
So I think it's safe to say that the new story chapter, being obtained at the end of the story, would be too much of a pain in the ass. I'm going to assume that it is from one of the menus. And we'll see. They're being kind of cagey, too, with me on Twitter about whether there is or isn't additional story setup in each of the DLC packs. And I think that's weird, because I don't know how or why you would introduce...
I don't know.
I don't know how or why you would introduce this kind of stuff without having stories. Like,
No cell can hold us.
you know, why is so-and-so joining the Alliance? Well, there should be a story behind it.
We can break out of this hole.
So, let's go to, let's actually just go to this shield point. Ba, 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 ba. And, nope. I think if I go to System, and let's just save and then quit. And we'll take a look at the new Nightmare stuff again, because that's clearly not at all where it is. Okay. So there's no new Infinity challenges. Gauntlet shows me these guys. Well, look at that. Clear this gauntlet once. Why did I not just pay attention? Alright, let's do it. Let's unlock the Punisher. I know what you guys are thinking looking at that screen. You really miss Fox's take on Daredevil, and that are on Bullseye, and that one looks too cool. They said his comic book outfit would not look good on screen, but his comic book outfit is mostly black. I think it would have looked fine. Right. His comic book outfit wouldn't have looked good. Puts Elektra in a ridiculous looking outfit. I agree. Alright. Enough of this jazz. Give me Cyclops. Bullseye's another character that has 2 phases and it's ridiculous. But his is obviously not a half
I
health.
barely broke a sweat. Tonight, the guard of defeated loser will...
No, I'll say it again. I'll defend this art style in Ultimate Alliance 3. I'll defend it tooth and nail. I believe that this game will age far better than any previous Ultimate Alliance because of this art style. All of the other ones look old and dated. And the menus, sure, the menus will keep this from looking current. But it won't be the art style's fault. 200 enemies. EX damage increased. EX does not recharge. Defeat certain enemies emerging from the portals to spawn explosives that you can use to clear the area. 6 minutes. Okay. EX damage increase. Gotcha. Let's do it. So then I wonder if the first challenge was to get you going in Gauntlet, there's 3 more. I wonder if that just pops you the first 3 of the DLC. Yeah, Cyclops has a really weird move, by the way, Ricochet Beam. Ricochet Beam's really cool. It just does not synergize with anyone. So you can do it. Just know that you're gonna have literally 0 synergy with it. I find that really weird too, given that most of the game's stuff is centered around, you know, you definitely want to get them synergies. Synergies make this game go around. And it's not just synergies too, like right now the team I'm running has, it's like +5 to their EP value, and I got, 3 characters that use EP pretty heavily, so that, is really helpful. Oh. That's not great. Wasp is an oddly EP heavy character. But I think it's all the Pym particling giant items that does it for her. Alright, let's go. Let's just speed through these. These are pretty, so far, I'm not very impressed with the Gauntlet mode, if I'm being critical. It's like playing through Infinity Challenges, but, I mean, they're a little more interesting, right? It's like playing through consecutive Infinity Challenges that have these, you know, variable BS conditions as well. If you're checking out the stream, this is the Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 expansion number 1, or DLC expansion number 1. We're running through the Gauntlet to unlock Punisher, and if you are checking it out, I'm going to assume that you know what Ultimate Alliance 3 is, or who the characters are. And hit me with your favorite character out of the 4. Who are you looking forward to most? Are you shocked that Morbius made it into a game? I wouldn't be. There's a Jared Leto movie coming out, so they're, for whatever reason, trying to really push Morbius lately. Are you excited to see the Punisher back into an Ultimate Alliance game? I honestly didn't know if I would. But I like that I can have my underground team of Daredevil, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and Punisher. My Netflix team, as it were. Rest in peace. Or are you one of my Moon Knighters? Because I have a lot of... I don't know anyone that reads Moon Knight, right? His comics always die on the vine. They never have anyone buying them. Their numbers are so low, it's sad. But then you hear Moon Knight in a game, and people like a Christmas tree, man. They just light up. So this character's got a fan base. I want to know who they are. If you're one of them, more power to you. I'm not saying I don't like Moon Knight, by the way. I'm just saying I've never been into his comics, and I always see numbers for comic book sales whenever he has a title ongoing. It's never great. That's not to say he's a bad character, because there are tons of great characters that still have bad comic book sales. And dumb characters like Squirrel Girl that have really good comic book sales. I almost think the people that buy Squirrel Girl are the people that used to buy Archie. Like, I'm not sure who the character appeals to. Other than people that, like, love squirrels in an unhealthy amount. Ah, Duck. I should have dodged that. So that's my bad. Nope. Come on, Carol. Let's move this beam along. Get some energy. Oh. Nope, don't hold on to that. You missed. You're bad. Yeah, the traits in this game are really weird. You have characters, like, the traits seem to be used for two things. Flight, durability, is that one? I forget. I feel like flight is possibly the only trait, actually, now that you bring that up. What an unused area of the character design screen. Like, I almost feel like, and so I'll say, I think that's a missed opportunity. I think you really could have done something interesting with characters like Captain America, or I'll say it, even Wasp, when she led the Avengers, because this appears to not be movie Wasp. Having a leadership trait there, I think actually, yeah, would have benefited. Some minor little boost. Oh, web slinging. Yeah, web slinging is the other thing that uses a trait in there. What an odd thing to give a full trait. Next. Oh, let's grab that before this. Punisher.
So much better.
Frank, you have put on some weight, sir. You better be good. If you're not good, I'm going to be ridiculously mad. That a man with no powers and guns is not great. But I feel like if you're a DLC character, you owe it to be, like, good. Give me my orb. Okay, that was awesome. I realized I just got hit by a rocket in the face. I was definitely a fan. Oh, thanks. You just knocked him out of my synergy move. Spider-Gwen, you're about to get benched, lady. You're a thorn in my side.
Not looking so tough anymore.
Cleared. There we go.
That was marvelous.
Whew, we're going to get to take a look at the Punisher.
Call in the big guns.
That Punisher actually, that actually looks way better than what I just assumed I saw in the game. That Punisher looks sweet. We're going to back out, because I want to take a look at his moves immediately. Hero Select. So this Hero Select screen now gives me, let's assume that these ones on the far right are for the new characters. Then we have 4 here, that would be X-Men, and 5 left open after that for a Fantastic Four roster. Obviously, you're going to go to get level 11 Punisher. Oh, I'm going to have to grind up a level 11 Punisher. Okay, we'll do it. We will do it. That is, of course, exactly how his load screen pulling him up should look. Oh, okay, so we're going to have to play, because I need Punisher leveled up. Leaps in the air, shoots an assault rifle in the direction the character is facing. Stagger and damage, projectile rapid fire. Okay, let's just level it up. Let's level it up one time, see how it goes. Fire in the hole. Obviously, that needs a level up, because look at the damn title. D&D, so this is going to be a stagger ability. Okay. Play Punisher alongside my my level 50 characters. Actually, I should use experience. I'll use the experience cubes just to try to bump him up. If I have, I forget if I have any more. Oh, of course I have more. Yeah, let's just get you to 20 so I can see. I think, yeah, 20 will get me all of his moves. His stat growth is not impressive, though. Smoke screen. Blinds. Oh. When I see the move smoke screen, I do not think about attack with a knife, but I usually like to put in sniper shot. Yeah, that seemed to be what he was doing. We're obviously going to play as Punisher at level 20. I don't care. Unless the level restriction for this is 20. And this is how we unlock Blade. Okay, so I think what we're going to do, Blood Moon Rising, is this how we unlock Moon Knight? Okay, so I think what we're going to do, we're going to play through these gauntlets, try to unlock the 4, and then we will play through the 4 together as a team at like level 20. We're not going to use you though. Let's put in Colossus. Let's dump Captain Marvel for someone like Storm, because Storm is cool. Yeah, we'll play all 4 together. We'll definitely unlock all 4 here right in a row quick, and then play through some stuff with them together. I have to be honest with you, Blade is the person I am most excited for out of those 4. Morbius, because when has he ever been in anything, but Blade, because that's Blade, man. Daywalker himself. They dropped these renders via Twitter of the characters, and the renders look really good. So if you go to the Marvel Ultimate Alliance Twitter page, there is really good close-up renders of all 4 characters. Okay. Defeat Kingpin. If you guys have played through Ultimate Alliance, or if you're watching this, I think we can all admit these kind of ridiculous puzzles are super, super old feeling at this point. I did not understand the need. Unless Team Ninja was looking at this saying, you know what, they were in the old ones, they need to be in the new ones. I don't get it. I mean, I can have my 4-year-old match colors. Like, that's not an issue. And if it's the mundane task of, like, moving them over there and then getting attacked, I feel like there are better things we could do here, too. Oh, yeah, that's right. These dudes sit here and bomb annoyingly. And only abilities hurt them. That's not irritating at all. Not irritating at all. Okay. So Punisher's abilities are obviously all gun, munition related. That's cool. What are Blade's going to be in this game? Because we've seen Blade have, like, throwing stakes. Obviously, he's going to have a sword move of some kind. But I'm curious to see if he has any kind of lifesteal move, because I feel like on the harder difficulties, when it's really hard to sustain characters, him and Scarlet Witch would, you know, get your high sustain characters like Wolverine with regeneration. Oh, yeah, there's a trait that we forgot about, regeneration. You get those kind of high sustain characters, and I think you can run for some of the more powerful ISOs, grind those out on the harder difficulties. Just a little bit easier. That ability is, like, built for these hallways, so.
I am sorry for the pain I have caused you this day.
Does anyone not like Colossus? I feel like he came into this game for free and became the best tank in the game. Better than the Hulk, better than Miss Marvel. He's just the superior tank, for sure. And it's not even that he can walk around and be a human shield. It's that he's Colossus, for starters, so he looks awesome, and he has a Russian accent. That's always, I don't know why it's funny for me to listen to.
I need nuclear guns to strike you.
Alright, that was rude. Rolled right at the right time. Right on schedule, about half health. Was not very nice. Okay. Just me. I knew that was likely to miss Kingpin, so let's get one more stun in. Come on. Come on. There we go. Switch. Get Storm right here. Let's get you in the middle as well. Okay. I need energy bad. 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 That was a waste. I just said I need energy bad and then I was blowing it on bonus decisions. The other thing, yeah, that kind of kept me away was I was intending on getting back into it and getting everyone at least to like 65. But then Dauntless did their official release, and I am a Dauntless beta tester, so I wanted to see how far the game had come. Pretty impressive for a free-to-play Monster Hunter game. I'm not a big fan of Monster Hunter, so, you know, jumping into Dauntless. Not anything bad for me. Defeat 25 enemies. Friend and foe alike deal damage that increases over time. Projectile attacks are strengthened. You have 3 minutes. Okay, so everyone other than poor Colossus is going to have strengthened attacks. And you'll notice that, yeah, the one interesting part about Gauntlet really is that your health and energy carry over from task to task. So, yeah, I mean, it's definitely more challenging or interesting than your you know, standard Infinity where it's just, you know, beat it, that's it. Where'd you go? Oh, I suppose I can do that with Colossus, which is like the funniest team up. Yeah, you were right. Ultimate Alliance 1 had those really interesting environments too, because you would see Asgard, you would see Atlantis, you would see I'm blanking on Doom's Latveria. You would see Doom's people's place. Yeah, you saw New York, and that was cool. You definitely did see more environments in Ultimate Alliance 1 than you did in 2, and now subsequently so far in 3 as well. Oh, lovely. So, let's just drop this then. See if we can't clear some of these fools out, since Psyche is getting low on health. No! Get out of the way! Clock's ticking, guys. I want to save their specials though, if at all possible. 22, 25. Thank goodness we got it. Okay, everyone should have specials or ultimates going into the next one. Printed foe deal. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be melee. I'm just going to switch to Colossus then and manhandle these people. Colossus's Zangief from Street Fighter style abilities are also priceless. But the only thing he doesn't have is Zangief's like super pile driver ability. And even that he kind of has. Okay. So I think we'll use one ability if we have to, one super, and it will be Colossus. Do you have health for me and my friends? My comrades? God, boy, you slow. You slow.
Yeah, guys, dead ahead.
Boom.
You picked this fight, and you lost it fair and square.
Yes, that's true. I'm not above using throwable objects. Though I will fully admit, as much as I love this game, the throwable objects feel so not smooth at all. Ice. There we go. Yep, everyone just throw objects. Yeah, they don't feel smooth at all anymore. I say anymore because they felt smooth like back on, you know, older systems, but this is like the same engine for throwable objects. Well, that's just not far enough.
More? There must be a hive nearby.
Alright, let's get in here. Body slam!
Be glad I was pulling my punches.
Nothing. You can even see the camera angles sometimes here get really wonky. Ugh, this. God dang it. Yeah, sit busted up. Gotta get to these terminals. No, no. Sit and activate the terminal. This is nothing but a time waster. This stuff, too, could have been cut out of the game. The game would have been no worse for not having these ridiculous little time wasters.
Just like the good old days.
Alright. I'm not sure what good old days Wasp is talking about. She is not like a regular member of my X-Men. Alright, so we got 3 minutes to just rock these guys. I love that even if I don't grab anyone, my body slam still does its job. And body slams. They were not kidding when they said melee gets powered up. It's the damage differential that Colossus deals here. There we go. Colossus, by the way, probably the easiest character in the game to grind because his abilities make him so... One of his abilities makes him really durable, but also all of his moves are just like these wide swing abilities that knock people back. It's really easy to keep him up when you're playing under-leveled. Alright, Cyclops almost has his ultimate. 60 seconds on the clock, earn more by defeating enemies. You will gain rewards when completing this challenge. Great. Defeat Blade. That's the challenge. So let's defeat Blade. Let's go.
We go now.
Really? I'll fill up on ISOs here in a minute. I have way too many. I have not cleared them out in some time.
Are you sure you have trained sufficient?
Yeah, Cyclops moving during his channel is just... I mean, don't get me wrong, definitely within character, but so unfair that he's the channel mover.
Clear.
Is it just me, or is it weird that Storm's like most powerful ability is actually ice? Like her lightning move is just okay. It's pretty steady level ups for some underpowered, essentially infinity challenges. Alright, we are running out of time, guys. We are wasting too much time with these fools. And running into walls.
We did not ask for this fight.
Alright, I'm gonna have to let you guys fight these. I'll go get to the stupid console. And here we go. Nope. Yep. Yep. Nope. Yep. No. Oh, for Pete's sake. Really? So how do I get to that one? I have to go all the way through? Yep. What? See that? What an awesome waste of time. I get it. You need filler in your game, but that was the wrong type of filler. That's irritating. Okay, one done. No. Oh, for Pete's sake. How much backtracking do I have to do here? Yep. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. You guys deal with him. I gotta shut this off because we'll have like 10 seconds to fight Blade at this rate. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go. Come on. We don't got time for this. I can't bother with these people. Not gonna bother with these people either. Except for getting shot by them. Oh, I am gonna have to deal with these people. Well, that's not ideal. Okay. Come on, we got 27 seconds left. This is like super underpowered. This is annoying. You guys are absolutely useless. Absolutely useless. I suppose you pick up time by killing people, but I really did not want to have to. Are you done? Can you take care of the one guy? Of course not. My God. Yep, 10 seconds to fight Blade. Did I or did I not? Oh, sorry, 20. You're right. Show me Blade. Come on. You can get there. You can... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to beat Blade in that time. 3 seconds.
Go ahead.
Your time wasters are annoying. So now you have to redo the whole gauntlet to get to Blade. That's irritating. A little bit. But I suppose that is the gauntlet. Well, what do you do? I'm not gonna not unlock Blade. That would be... That's asinine. Back to the childish puzzle.
We must proceed.
You know that my love for this game is severe when I'm willing to put up with time waster, rudimentary walk down this hall puzzles and these ridiculous, like, look at Cyclops move this giant block onto this platform. I think I'm going to use cubes just to level the Punisher up to my level so I can play with him at this point. I have a lot of cubes. Experience cubes. I don't use them as much as I know Tony Bing and a few others. I talk to them and they say they use them the minute they get them. I don't know. I was actually saving them literally for this exact thought of what happens if I unlock, Punisher or Moon Knight or someone that I want to play with, and I can't because they're, yeah, Punisher level freaking 11. What am I going to play through the normal story? You want me to grind old school Infinity Trials that I've already done? Yes, I could do those things, but I'm just saying, like, wouldn't it be more convenient for me to just pop in XP Cube a little bit? Got into like 20-minute argument with someone though because they failed to see that logic. The game is supposed to be about grinding. Apparently, I'm not supposed to be using the cubes at all. They're in the game just for looks. These guys are annoying. I don't know many developers that put stuff in the game just to be annoying. I'm pretty sure the XP cubes are in this game specifically for the thing that I just said. Pretty sure I heard that. Pretty sure I heard that at E3. That if you had a character that you wanted to just plop into your party, but they were under leveled, these are what the cubes are actually for. Feel pretty comfortable using them to play Punisher, Moon Knight, Blade, and stuff.
We did not ask for this fight.
This DLC raises a question that I'll have in my overview and for you guys of how does this affect future DLCs? Are they going to have story missions? They're not answering that question when I ask them directly. And are they going to have a similar unlock system for their characters where to unlock whatever character, you know, whatever character we're talking about in a future expansion, Charles Xavier, for all I care about in the X-Men expansion, is that going to be predicated on me doing whatever new play mode is there? Is he going to be unlocked right from the start? Like, you know, or is it going to be behind an Infinity Trial, like Colossus and Cyclops were? Both of them were behind really easy Infinity Trials, may I add. They were behind, like, level 10 and 11 Infinity Trials, so it was nothing to, like, you know, you could almost unlock them if you bought the game. Actually, you could, yeah. The minute you get to the raft, you could essentially unlock them. So you would get them with all the other... You would get them before all of the other X-Men characters. So if that sounds important, you know, there you go. All right, Kingpin, let's do it. Let's do this thing. Let's be smarter this time when we play through. Collect orbs when we need to collect orbs. I thought that actually was being smart. I did the retreat as he lifted. That was a mistake. More of the Cyclops blowing it on the weaklings on the other side. I don't know how I got turned around there, other than stupidity. Dude, you're almost out of pillars. Alright, we need some health. This psych though, something furious. I just want to know what Blade's powers are. At this point now I'm triple curious, because it's taken me longer. And Moon Knight too. I imagine Moon Knight's going to have something with bow staff, something with throwing effectively as batarang. But I am curious about his powers. I feel like Morbius is kind of an easy one because he drains blood from people, so he's going to have lifesteal and probably something where he disappears into bats and escapes, you know, something weird like that. Morbius has like legitimate powers, so I feel like he's a fairly easy. I mean, obviously Blade has powers. Supposedly, so does he, or he's just crazy. But I feel like Morbius is, yeah, probably the easier one to write abilities for because of that. So I'm less curious about his. Punisher, like I said, he's gonna have bombs. The smoke screen one kind of threw me with his knife. I'm really excited to see that move. but the Moon Knight and Blade, I'm not sure because you have two more characters that have like actual weapons. For being a superhero game, this game uses a lot of characters with or without powers that effectively use physical weapons rather than just powers. Nightcrawler isn't just teleporting, he's also using swords. And I know he has a lot in the comics, but there was a time that he didn't. A simpler time. Just keep it in the tornado then. I'll take that. I'll take this. I'll jump right back into the Sentinel's Blast. That sounds smart. I do love that Sentinels don't really fit on the screen. Take that, Sentinel. I'll take that Sentinel's chip to throw at another Sentinel. Oh. 20 enemies, here we go. Can I fit you all? Nope. Maybe. I gotta stay out of those swings though. That'll do me in for sure. There we go. 3 specials charged, moving into the third part of this gauntlet. Switch back to Colossus for this one. That seemed to work actually pretty good the last time. Cyclops got a little bit of health back, so that's good. I am curious as to why these show win streaks. I mean, I feel like when your streak ends, the gauntlet is over, right? So you wouldn't really need to display that.
We go now.
Alright, Peter. Let's go.
I can always use the
That body slam is just epic. I'm not gonna bother with that.
You did not ask for this fight.
Mostly, we need to just focus on moving forward for these. No going back, no slowing down. Just constant forward.
Be glad I was pulling my
don't stop and throw 2 more of those just because throwing things is fun. I know, it's tempting. But we got a job to do, and that's to unlock the one and only Daywalker Blade. We're here to do it.
We did not ask for this fight.
Like that, we got through that hallway a little bit quicker. Shave off a few seconds here and there. Let's go. Okay. Do I remember these? See, and I don't remember these because these are ridiculous and they're stupid.
Prepare for battle.
Yep. See? Didn't remember that. Oh, okay. I gotcha. If you guys could please do your job, and that's take care of these guys. Now I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna go back and collect any of that. All that's gonna do is slow me down. Clock is ticking.
So much violence. If only they had been willing to listen.
Last room, here we go. Colossus, do your work, homie. Let's go. Just you. Clear out the first wave. Yeah. Tony can just send Xavier the bill for this, right? Boom. Alright, come on. You're all that's left. Ultron bot. I left too far away. Too far away was that leap. Alright, let's go. Pick up the pace. Come on, guys. Last one. Let's go for Blade. Here we go. The trick is going to be seeing how fast I can get through that stupid time-wasting maze in this next one, too. %, that's the magic number, guys. Loading screen always sits there for the longest damn time. There we go. And here we go. I'll go ahead and get all the way up here. Waste all these fools. You know, it's funny, I actually prefer the X-Men or the Avengers over the X-Men, but in this game, I find that I predominantly use X-Men characters. I love Nightcrawler in this game so much. Psylocke, so good. Storm, probably one of the best, like, mage-style characters. Cyclops is just a powerhouse, so is Colossus. Wolverine, I don't really care for, but he is a solid addition on literally any team looking for damage and someone who can sustain his own life. I mean, the X-Men in this game, and their team bonus together, either one, because there's a new one now that Cyclops and Colossus are in the picture, and there is the one that was in it from day one. Both bonuses are solid team bonuses, too, so if you can exploit them, using a 3-4-man X-Men team, very powerful stuff. I dig it. And Iron Man kind of fell flat for me in this game. I don't really like playing as Iron Man. Just for a multitude of reasons. I'm actually going to switch to Colossus because... Really? So this leads, that leads nowhere. Okay. Duly noted. Duly noted. This is the way. Come on, guys. Yeah, that's the way. Okay. You guys can focus on him. Sometimes it helps, by the way, if you just bang on him for a few minutes and then walk away. Your partners will kind of take over your duties there. Alright, let's get to the other one. Nope. Nope, nope. Oh, wow, that's right. You have to backtrack so damn much. There we go. Come on. Let you guys take care of them. I like being Colossus when I do these terminals because they tend to go after you. And it's easier. No? Okay. It's easier when you do that kind of stuff. If this will actually give me more time on the clock. It's easier if you pick the character who's most durable. For the simple fact of the durable characters are going to be able to hold the terminals longer. So.
You picked this fight.
Alright, so here let's take people out, but let's use these. Yep, collect a little bit more time. Collect just a little bit more time and not get interrupted. I mean, that's my big thing here, is can I get through this without getting interrupted? I just froze myself. That's not great. Okay, now can you take care of these guys? Nope, that guy's gonna hit me. Okay, come on. Okay, Storm, let's go.
I take no pleasure in such violence.
I realize that flying's probably not any faster, but it makes me feel good. I see you, Blade. I come to unlock you, sir.
I need not be a god.
The storm is unleashed. Let me in on that action.
Well, that just gave us a little bit more time. I stress a little bit because it didn't actually give us that much more time. But enough. I think definitely enough. Come on, give us Blade! There it is.
You earned that.
You earned that beatdown. Oh yeah, and we are getting clear rewards. We're getting those shield points. So we will be able to unlock that Alt Cap, Alt Iron Man outfit. No one cooler. Let's take a look at Blade. Sorry, Wasp. You're gonna take a back seat for a hot minute. Oh, Blade's actually level 21, so he'll have all of his moves. What's your stat growth? Okay. It's got some interesting stats. Less resistance than durability. That's to be understandable. Mastery and strength are less than energy. Okay. Spinning swords. Obviously, a sword move. A launch ability. Okay. Fires a silver spike. Oh, silver spikes in the direction the character is facing. Hold the button to charge, and it's a bash ability. That is interesting. Projectile bash, that's hold to charge. Okay. Fires his glaive, which bounces off one enemy onto another. Hold the button to charge. So he's got some hold to charge stuff. This doesn't, this has no synergy trait, though. That better be a really cool move, otherwise I will like Blade a little less, since he is one less synergy. Bash, launch, and area assault. Swings around a tethered blade to attack everything in the area, hold the button to charge. Sure, hold the button to charge, obviously. Okay. Let's pop in someone new. Let's go unlock Moon Knight. I want to unlock some Moon Knight. Let's just take another X-Men. Look at that strength bonus up there, 15%. Oh. It doesn't, I don't think it gets actually bigger than that in terms of a single team bonus. Okay, what are we doing here? Loki's first, 200 enemies, defeat Elektra. Defeat Moon Knight. My EP is dropping slowly in all of these. That's going to be a pain in the rear, but it will make me happy that I just grabbed Wolverine as well. That's not EP heavy character dependency wise. So. But see, 90% every time. So then, I wonder if Morbius is the last gauntlet or if he is something like separate altogether, because it mentions that it adds a new scenario, and I genuinely am curious as to what that scenario is. I'm very excited to find out. Wow. Rude. Oh, sure, I'm playing Cyclops and my EP is down. Duh. Duh. Come on. There we go. Shut Loki down. Not that good of a performance, Colossus. We did not do well. EP slowly drops. You recover it. Defeat 200 enemies. Defeat enemies by... Okay. Who's going to be best? I'm probably just going to end up having to be Colossus again. Whenever they start doing that EP drop thing, Colossus is just a solid bet to play as. Cannot go wrong. Here we go, here we go.
Let's go.
Yeah, Colossus' heavy attack is pretty unrivaled in terms of how great it is. Pick you up. Yeah, that's when I just say stuff like Colossus is such a bonkers good character. The crowd control, the single target damage, there's literally no area that he... EP is like the one area that you could criticize Colossus, and even then, just build out the ISO on him to counter that. You know, he's already strong enough. You don't need to triple down on his strength. You can build an ISO heavy EP recovery, EP max, that makes Colossus this, you know, this, which is just the sheer screen wrecker. There we go. Cleared. Get out of here. 2 down, 2 to go. And then it's Moon Knight time. If you're popping in or out of the live stuff, I'm just going to be playing through, unlocking a room, taking a look at it. We'll actually have up on the channel probably tomorrow morning. Quick overview of everything that the DLC has given, the level cap increase, the extra grid on your Alliance enhancement board, the gauntlet mode, what the characters bring. So, I mean, we'll have a summary and a breakdown for all that tomorrow. It's, like I said, Sundays I'm probably just going to start getting in the habit of doing streams. Ben gets to do them 2 nights a week with Magic the Gathering Arena. So I would just like to do them Sunday and maybe an impromptu day here and there. But Sunday I think will be my sit-down stream night. And then, you know, whatever comes on Monday comes on Monday. In this case, this will come on Monday because that's what I'm playing. Here we go. More antiquated puzzles. Just go ahead and fly over everything.
We did not ask for this fight.
Oh.
I am sorry for the
Good.
pain I have caused you instead.
Yep, gotta get that AP. Even if you don't have a character with flying, these are just ridiculous. Just go ahead and avoid everything, walk over everything, walk around everything. Oh no! Oh no, just dodge everything. Or get hit by one. I could have dodged that though, you guys know that. There we go, grab some EP, come into this room for this fight, at least, oh, my EP is just ticking away, huh?
Ask for this fight.
Alright, well you guys are just irritated with your stupid bomb throw. Probably the easiest way to take these doofuses out. Right? It's the fastest way. Toss stuff. Go, let's go. Clock's ticking. Electra.
I shall summon every bolt from the heavens if need.
It's eliminated 2 or 3 guardians, but alright. About to eliminate this Joker. Oh, who leveled up? Colossus? That's great. Good for you, Colossus. Get in there, buddy.
Let our storms converge.
Save some for me, bub.
There we go. Time's a wasted. We gotta just go when we can go. This should be part 3, so this should be the Moon Knight part. Defeat Moon Knight. Your EP drops slowly, but you'll recover it by attacking. Defeat Nebula, Ronin, and Moon Knight. You'll have 9 minutes. Okay. 3 bosses, 3 minutes apiece. Moon Knight. Let's go, buddy. Does anyone else feel like Sunday's a weird day to drop this DLC too? Are all Ultimate Alliance DLCs going to be Sunday drops? Unpleasant lady. Let's go, Ronan. Zangief in the house. Boom! That's right, 30 seconds per boss. Let's go. Come on, Moon Knight.
When will evil learn that good always triumphs?
Okay, there's one of Moon Knight's moves. Nunchuckers. And we're gonna find out the others in 2 seconds. Sorry, Moon Knight. But you had to be unlocked.
Vengeance. I am.
Yeah, he does. There's the living vampire. Should we just go for this and take a look at Moon Knight after this? Oh, this is 5 stages. Okay. Clear this gauntlet. We're just gonna do it. Let's go. So apparently the way that this is seeming is Gauntlet is the story. Because every single one of these Gauntlet pieces is giving you like a little bit as the heroes get closer to. I'm not as impressed with that. If that's how we're going to release all the DLC characters, I'm not as impressed with that. Now don't get me wrong, 3 DLC packs for $20, 16 characters. They confirmed 3 extra game modes. 3 extra game modes and 16 characters is a lot for $20. By most people's standards. You know, obviously what is a lot for $20 is subjective. But to me, that feels like a lot more than I've gotten out of a game for $20 worth of DLC. And I'll look right at you, Breath of the Wild. Okay, 200 enemies on this stage. I am safe in this to switch back to Psych.
Beware, my friends. The dark energy emanating from these new foes is far more potent than their infected brethren.
There can be only one victor. Today, it was not bad. Not bad at all.
Oh, he was not joking. Not joking one bit. Okay. Let's just call it good then. Kind of end that guy right then and there. Oh, wow, there are a lot of you people.
Save some for me, bub.
Everyone get to it. This is the one thing that really wonks me out about this game. So this game encourages the couch co-op. I love that. I love being able to play with my son. That's super cool. But man, is this game awesome when you can free flow amongst your four. Alright. Going for it. Here we go. 9 revives here. HP will recover a certain amount upon completing this challenge. Friend and foe alike deal damage. Increase over time 6 minutes to defeat Electra. Okay. I feel confident that we can do that. So you need to be at least like level 30 before you, take out Morpheus. So have to have played through most of the story, at least. Okay, let's go. Yep, I see what you're talking about. Hey, show me what's in here, please. Oh. I will not waste my time with that in the future, thank you.
Finally, some action. My students put up a better fight.
Solve this with our fists.
Feel my might.
Oh, what am I getting hit with? This jerk. Alright, who's charged up? Cyclops, Colossus. The rest of you are slacking.
Are you sure you have trained sufficiently?
More bodies to add to the pile.
More bodies to add to the pile. Yeah, super kid friendly.
Prepare for battle.
Yeah, Ice Barrage is just a really incredible ability. No health though, right? That's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate.
Careful. It seems that some of these reborn can negatively impact our ability to celebrate when this is over.
Good for you, Storm. That's okay. We can take a knockout here or there. We have like 9 revives, and
I take no.
that's a pain in the butt room anyways.
You scared, bub. You should be.
And now you are free to get your beat down, Electra. Let's go Storm,
Storm is unleashed.
Save some for me.
Wolverine, and I'll control it. Yeah, Get out of there. You're wasting your time on that Cyclops. There we go. Challenge cleared. Next. The road to Morbius is almost complete. Be at the halfway point here in a hot second. Defeat Ultron. Extreme attacks deal more damage, but all other attacks are less. Okay. Cyclops is our man then. Let's go. It'd be interesting to see the other DLCs come out, given the timeline that they've said the game is putting out these packs.
You scared, bub? You should be.
Yeah, he's probably not. Okay, extreme attacks, let's go.
Let our storms converge.
I was right not to blow Wolverines or Colossuses in that moment.
Lightning strike.
Claws are out.
Okay, Colossus.
Claws are out.
Let our storms converge.
Ultron. Alright, it's like...
This ends now.
I should have actually done Colossus's first. Come on. Do your thing.
The storm is unleashed.
Save some
Let
for
our
me,
storms
bub.
converge.
Everyone hit him. Let's go. I don't even know why we're actually swinging. None of these attacks really do anything. Except for that.
Save
Let
some
our
for me,
storms
bub.
converge.
Go ahead and interrupt your move with our move.
Lightning storm.
That's not really how it works, is it? Yeah, it's not that they don't work, it's that they're less effective. Less effective in this game means that they are just junk. Okay, let's stun,
Let our
Save some
storms
for me,
converge.
bub.
and then let's go all in here.
Normally I do not choose violence, but you force my hand.
The bright ladies.
These are actually a really good way to make money and advance your alliance enhancement grid if you haven't maxed that out. I'm definitely seeing that. Okay. Stage 4 of 5. On the road for Morbius. Then we're going to swap to a Marvel Knights team, because if I'm going to give my thoughts on them, obviously I want to see what all three of them look like, or all four of them, I should say, look like, teamed up. So after we do the next two, I think we'll be switching up to Moon Knight, Morbius, Blade, and Punisher, the 4 DLC characters. Maybe play through some Infinity stuff that's like level 30, maybe the Gauntlet stuff that's level 30, kind of get a feel for the characters. Two of them, the synergies are not really blowing my mind right now, especially Blade having that missing third skill synergy. That's gonna be not great. Probably gonna look at that and say that's not a big deal, but it definitely is gonna feel like a big deal. These guys are not pushovers. That was just dumb. No one drops any health. Kind of like that. That is better than the Infinity
A
Charges.
portion of the infected have been reborn into a more powerful state. This may be a longer battle than we anticipated.
There we go. There we go. All it takes is a good forklift, right?
Way of a more powerful master.
We must free them from this curse before it is too late.
Yeah, when you're at low health like this, just stay moving. Get some orbs.
The master was defeated. The infected were cured of their affliction. Curious development. But certainly not unwelcome.
Interesting. Notice a lot of these, Gauntlet, by the way, if you're just joining me, Gauntlet is in fact the story that they've put in for this expansion, and it really is Doctor Strange narrating the Curse of the Vampire. And nope, that is a bad situation to be in.
Save some for me, bub.
And what we can do about it. So, no! Colossus will not go down. Yeah, Colossus's stagger damage is probably only rivaled by like Thor's and Miss Marvel's. You really genuinely cannot go wrong with having Colossus on your team. Unless you were in some weird thing that said physical attacks. So I'm doing good. Here we go. Certain powerful infected are always revived as reborn. Defeat the cursed to make Morbius appear. You have 10 minutes. Okay. I think Jared Leto is going to kill it as Morbius, to be honest. I don't trust Sony to make a movie for the life of them, but Jared Leto, I'll trust him.
An alarming rate. We must contain them if we hope to prevent the curse from spreading.
Yeah, you know what? Let's get some distance. Let's get some distance. Let's power through some of these fools. Get double teamed by Cyclops and Wolverine, right? I'd really like to see an X-Men Legends 3. If you've got the formula and stuff for this, if I'm Nintendo, this actually sold really well for Nintendo. Well above their projections. I would like to see them double down then and be like, yeah, let's make X-Men Legends 3.
Of course. I thought I sensed a strange mix of science and the occult. Well, you realize that your attempts to cure yourself of your affliction yield only pain for those around you.
Alright, Colossus.
Together, we are unstoppable.
Alright, Storm.
For me, bub.
Oh,
This ends now.
alright. Let's make some space for him. Back up. Good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Morbius has got... We're going to look at his powers, but he's got some neat stuff that he's throwing out in the air. Ow.
Lightning storm.
Stay on
Get it, get it, get it. Uh-oh.
You wrought this curse,
Got it.
Morbius. Now you shall help us release innocents who suffer its effects.
So basically, Doctor Strange is making Morbius join us to clean up his mess. Very cool. I don't care.
The living vampire.
There he is. I've always seen Morbius as more of an anti-hero like Venom anyways. Oh, I didn't even realize that. That's going to go in the overview. So, the very first part of Gauntlet mode is 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, the Outbreak, whatever, but these four are how you unlock the characters. But we've got a whole nother Gauntlet right here. And what's the unlocks? That's just experience orbs. That does not get me excited. Does not get me very excited at all. What about this, though? Clear this guy? Yeah, okay, so that doesn't get... None of these get me as excited as unlocking the new characters. Let's switch teams. We're going to bump out the characters I currently have. Let's put in the 4 new guys. Let's go. Alright, let's grab Punisher. Moon Knight.
justice.
Blade.
Beware the living vampire.
I think I'll just bump them all up to 30 then to be what Morbius is. Oh, look at that. 15% bonus mastery, 6% bonus resilience, 4% bonus strength, 2% bonus health. The Marvel Knights team has some really decent bonuses. Yeah, that's a good looking team. That's a good looking team. I will spend enough cubes just to bump you up, Punisher. You're welcome. There you go. Not so impressed with your stats, Frank, but I'll get over it. I'll get over it. We'll get into leveling those later. Okay, so what are Moon Knight's powers? Moon Landing. Grapples to a target spot in the sky, then attacks everything in the areas the character lands. Hold the button to aim. Slam ability and its melee. Okay, DDD. That's actually impressive to me. It's hard to find someone with a 0 rank ability that's DDD. It's usually DED, you know. That's actually impressive too. Swings and unchecks. That's a good barrage. That is a very good barrage. Leaps backward, throws crescent-shaped blades that explode. A burst. Starts with C damage. Oh, that's good. I like that. All of his rank up bonuses, though, are relatively standard. EP, then damage, then stagger. Advances, close in on foes, kicks them as the character jumps. Crescent kick. Yeah, there had to be something crescent related, right? You just can't have Moon Knight without crescent related moves. And his strength, vitality, Moon Knight's stats are not bad. They're not bad at all. What about you, Blade? Get you to the requisite level as well.
Level up.
As expected, yeah, Blade's durability, strength, and vitality are going to be crazy better than everything else. Performs a jumping spinning cut. Hold the button to charge. Yep. I looked at these earlier. I do think that this is going to be a problem, though. No synergy on one of your moves. That's actually what killed Black Panther for me in this game, is that his coolest move has 0 synergies, which makes me not ever want to use it at all. Okay. Morbius. Is everyone, Moon Knight, you are not at the requisite level really quick. Let's just get you up to 30. There we go. Okay. Strength. Your strength is better than Blade's, but you're a level higher. Yeah, it's really negligible. Your energy is better, your durability is terrible, your resistance is terrible, your mastery is terrible. Okay, so what do you even bring to the table, Morbius? Jumps forward onto foes, drains their health, temporarily boosting damage the character inflicts. Stagger is a B rating from the get-go. And this is a piercing / energy attack type. Okay, I can get on board with that. I already love that ability. Vicious Vamp. Slashes forward with claws on both hands in the direction the character is facing. Press repeatedly to continue attacking. This is a B damage rating right off the bat. Again, okay, so his moves are so far way better than his stats. Closes distances on foes at a high speed, then cuts into them. That is an F for stagger. And this has no synergy trait. Okay. Minus a point then. I'm not a fan of that. This won't have a... Yeah, this would not have a synergy type the same way that Captain America's Inspire ability does. Paralyzes them, increasing the damage they take. Well, obviously, that's literally the first ability that you just power rank with him, because good lord. Let's see how you guys play, huh? Let's go to the main menu, pop into an Infinity to just give you guys a little I forget what the levels of all these are. Yeah. That's not the one. Nope, that's not the one. This one will have a repeat that's a little bit of a higher level. 20 something maybe. 25. Okay. We can do that. Yeah, Dave, man, I'll pop in and do some of the voice stuff here in a minute. They have new voice lines unlockable for literally like every character in the game too that you can spend shield points on, and some of them are pretty funny. Unfortunately, there's only 2 alternate costumes in the DLC outside of these 4 characters. There's only a new Captain America and a new Iron Man one, and the Iron Man one is... they're both okay. One is Steve Rogers without the mask. One is Iron Man in extremis armor. Alright, let's do it. Okay, Punisher's retreat ability might be even better than Cyclops'. Look at the distance on that. Yeah. I see this being... Wow. If you can do it, that is bonkers good at cleaning a line out. Alright. That's just cool. Punisher is way cooler than I thought, and his basic attack combo is... I mean... It's a mixture of punching, shotguns, and his assault rifles. Yeah, you cannot go wrong with the Punisher here. That is really surprising to me. I love it. I love it. I love seeing the Punisher get some love. Everyone I know was really disappointed he didn't make it in the original roster. So, and then of course he's got to have an explosive move, right? I mean, you can't have the Punisher without him dropping explosives. That would just be ridiculous. Let's see, Moon Knight. What do you got? Okay. I believe though. Yep. Okay, so you can hold and target that. So that's useful. That's actually a really good escape move, too, if used correctly. Your basic combo is some staff, a lot of spinning, really solid damage, though. Okay, I'm thoroughly impressed with Moon Knight's basic kit there. That, not so much. That makes me think Gambit, by the way, is not going to be in that game, because so far I've seen 3 Gambit moves on 2 characters. Like that. That would be a Gambit, but with cards. That's a pretty standard move. And... Yep. That's exactly what it should be. Oh, I love it. Crescent Kick is awesome. I just downed to something. Alright, what is my ultimate for him? That is definitely one of the better ultimates. Let's see Castle's ultimate. It's exactly what you'd expect, guys. And that's why it's awesome. Let's go Blade. I did not care for Blade's ultimate. I'll just tell you that straight up. Do not care. Charge. Okay. So, what is the point of charging? Added damage. Gotcha. But it doesn't seem to actually... I feel like you would get more bang for your buck if you just used it fast. And of course the charge... Okay, that's awesome. The charge means more damage, but I'm going to have to stack Blade with, like, do not interrupt me ISOs. Because I don't want to be losing my EP. If you're seeing all of the health Blade gets back, though, and his basic attack ability, or basic attack action is really solid. Stagger's really good. Huh. Well, I guess the only problem I still have is Blade has this Glaive ability, which doesn't look very good, and doesn't synergize with anything. So that's like one of it. Well, that I can't say it's not good, but it's not ideal that you would have a character who has a really interesting or neat move that just doesn't synergize with anything else. I'm just not a fan of that. I don't think I'm ever going to be. As much as this game pushes characters, I'm just not going to get to that point. I'm sorry, Team Ninja. Let's see the Man, the Myth, and the Vampire. Ultimate. You guys can all do yours. Okay, what do we got here? Basic claw ability. Okay, so one synergy move is going to be his claw ability. That's the other thing I should mention. Morbius has no dodge. His dodge is the same Hulk-like move. I do like that. His dash that consumes, that's going to be a solid move for him. What about? Okay. So I like his glare move. His glare move actually, if you saw the damage increase on there, the glare move is really, really useful. But I wonder why you wouldn't give him 3 synergy moves if you're giving him the glare ability. That doesn't seem like my kind of thing.
Nice shot.
Okay, man, if you're there, feel free to pull out requests of who you want, man. I'll go through the voices. Hey, I'm gonna start closing her down. I think what I want to do is probably look through. I want to look through a couple more things here that we unlocked with the expansion. And how does this menu then pop up when we get our other expansions? Do you then cycle through them? Because I feel like that would be awkward. I'll take that Captain America outfit. Oh, you can actually preview it. I rescind what I said. This Captain America outfit is really cool.
Impressive, but you're no super soldier.
Nice to be on the same side for once, Tony. Oh boy.
The bigger you are, the easier to hit.
Yeah. All right. What are these, though? So these are repeatable. I can get 48 ability orbs spending shield points. I can get enhancement points by spending 10 shield points per. This is the part that really interests me. I can get rainbow ISOs by dropping shield points as well. This is really going to help. This is blades. This is literally, I'm telling you right now, this ISO is going on Blade. I do love that it says increase resistance to being interrupted while attacking by a ton. I feel like those are meh. Oh, this is actually really useful, and this is something that'll probably go in my overview as well. The enhanced XP cubes can literally just be bought for cash. So raising the level cap, cool, but you can do that. ISO 8 fragment purple. Okay, so you can buy your crafting materials. Void sphere. I don't know why you would need void spheres. If anyone's used void spheres, let me know. I don't know why you would need them. Because you max out your character at level like 40 something, like level 42, you can max out all of your character's abilities. I don't know why you would need that. But yeah, these are all good. These are all really good. I actually very much like this Shield Depot idea. Nightmare, yeah, just a new way to play through the story, so I look forward to doing that. I'm curious if there's a phase 3 here. or if it's just phase 2, because there's nothing to scroll down with here. So I will be curious to see if there's a phase 3, and that's why they raised the level cap. Yeah. Okay. I think. Oh yeah, I should probably look at this again. Collect my thoughts on this. Okay, so both of them seem to have stat boost, and then that's just a 5% flat increase on all these. Yes. So you have 4 of these, 3 stat boosts, and what is... This menu is dumb too. I'm sorry, it's just dumb. Strength, okay, so here we go. Damage to Cursed, plus 4%. Reborn, plus 4%. So you'd want those if you're playing through on Nightmare mode, is what it seems like. Stunned enemies by 4%. Cursed enemies by 4%. Light attack damage. So that would actually put your light attack damage at like 12% boost. Okay. If you've got that all maxed out. I like that. And then this side is exactly what you would think it is. Energy, energy, energy. While in flight, your EP consumption is less. Does anyone stay in flight? While your HP is 25% or less, consumption decreases. That's helpful. While it's 80% more decreases, that's helpful. The question is, can I get to any of the other ones right now with 418? What I'd have to do is be able to get to that. I think I might be able to on this tree. Yep. Okay. Vitality, 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 sure. Recovers 1% extreme attack damage as health, helpful, sure. Increases your recovery by 1% every 10. So when you're under 25% health, your health is coming back 2% every 10 seconds. I guess that's helpful. Cover 1% to stunned, 1% to stunned. I'm less impressed by that tree than the other ones. And with 288, I doubt I'll be able to make it all the way to that gem and unlock that. But I imagine they're about the same. I would just be curious what the percent boosts are. Same with hitting that one. I'd be curious what the percent boosts are, the way that these others have done it. If it's just flat decreasing percents, the way that these are flat increases, or if it's something more. But I suppose we'll find out as we do Gauntlet and start to grind everyone to level 150. You know, I'm only a third of the way there. I complain, but it's nice to have more stuff to play. Until, you know, Luigi's Mansion or anything like that comes out on the Switch. But that, I mean, that is a lot of stuff. When you think about the first DLC pack that comes out for Ultimate Alliance 3, out of 3, adds a whole new difficulty mode to play through the game. Great. Adds a shield depot that allows you to level up characters, get alternate voice packs and a couple of skins, and they can expand on that with each other DLC. Adds 4 heroes, adds the new Gauntlet mode, which, yes, we just played through a bunch of it to unlock the 4 characters, but obviously there's more, maybe even more beyond that. And then adds to the leveling up. So now we've also got, hey, go ahead and get into the advanced enhancement trees. That's a lot of content, and I don't want to say it's a third of the content, because that's not confirmed. And what if they just said, hey, here's 4 X-Men? But it's still a healthy chunk of content. So looking at my $20 investment on this, I feel very comfortable throwing $20 in for this DLC. If this is the kind of return that we're going to be seeing, or something like it. So yeah, I'll probably record some thoughts on this. I'll probably drop them on the channel tomorrow morning. If you're a first-time watcher, by all means, hit that subscribe button. Give us a like on the video. You can stay up to date on streams that we do. Ben streams Magic the Gathering Arena 2 nights a week. Sundays, I usually jump on and stream. It's now midnight where I'm at here in Minnesota. It's storming, if you can hear that. There it is. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. I've been Chris. This has been the Tiger's Den. You guys have been awesome. I'm going to jump off stream, and if you guys have anything you want to see in that overview video, make sure to leave it for me as well.